Hey family, we got 2 days of travel from Orlando International Airport to get to Beijing, China. We're going to do a brief tour of the Orlando International Airport Terminal C and then a brief tour of Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, France before we finally land in Beijing Capital International Airport in Beijing, China. We'll do a tour of our accommodations at Beijing Sunworld Hotel and do a walking tour through the neighborhood. Our epic adventure in China covers a 2-week period of excitement and surprises that you don't want to miss. 7 cities traveling from North to South China, beginning in Beijing and ending in Shanghai. 2 high-speed trains, 2 flights, and 2 cruises, all within the borders of China. What an incredible journey. My name is Danielle, and for me, traveling the world is a crucial part of my holistic wellness journey and spiritual identity in Christ. Videos on YouTube have both inspired and informed my travel plans, and I'm definitely encouraged when I see people who look like me traveling the world. If you are inspired, informed, and encouraged by my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now buckle up, Buttercup. The adventure begins now at the Orlando Airport Terminal C, a stunning, high-tech, and sustainable $2.8 billion facility that serves as the primary hub for several major domestic and international carriers, including JetBlue, British Airways, and Virginia Atlantic. The terminal features immersive, interactive digital displays like the Moment Vault, as well as official Disney, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld stores. Our connecting flight was at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, France, by way of KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. And just like that, bonjour Paris! We landed in Paris, specifically Terminal 2E, and this airport is massive. But here's the plan. We're not leaving the terminal. We're creating our own little oasis right here during our 9-hour layover. Today we're skipping the terminal floor and checking into YotelAir Paris. It's located completely airside in Terminal 2E, right above Gate L. If you land in K or M gates, just take the train shuttle over. The best part? No need to clear French immigration or collect your bags. Welcome to my tiny but mighty cabin. It's heavily inspired by first-class airline suites. You get a desk, a smart TV, and a bathroom with an invigorating rain shower. After resetting physically and mentally, we cruise the terminal enjoying the sights, sounds, smells, and tastes of France before boarding our plane to Beijing, China. There's something exciting about airport energy. People everywhere, all going somewhere. Next stop, Beijing, China. Welcome to Beijing Capital International Airport, the mega gateway to China. This airport welcomes tens of millions of passengers annually. It has consistently ranked among the busiest airports in the world and serves as the primary global hub for Air China. Upon opening, the sprawling Terminal 3 complex was the largest airport passenger terminal building in the world. Hundreds of ancient tombs, pieces of jewelry, and Qing Dynasty treasures were discovered by archaeologists during the excavation and construction of the airport grounds.
All right. Thank you. All right, exit. We already at the Great Wall of China.
What she said?
I said we already at the Great Wall of China.
We finally made it to the arrival hall, and at the end of this passage, we will meet our tour guide, Linda, for the first time.
Where you at again?
Arrival home.
Linda? Hi, Linda.
It feels really good to be greeted by a friendly face in a foreign country. We followed behind Linda to the parking garage like little students on a field trip. The parking garage gave us a quick indicator of what traffic is like in Beijing. Congested and a bit cray-cray. Beijing's permanent resident population is about 21.8 million. Beijing features a massive road network managing over 7 million motor vehicles. Yes, you heard that right. 7 billion. To curb severe gridlock and air pollution, the city heavily restricts private vehicle ownership through a strict lottery system for license plates, and banned some cars from the road 1 day a week. Passenger cars are banned from urban roads for 1 weekday out of every work week. Which day you are restricted depends on the last digit of your license plate. Fines and monitoring cameras enforce these rules tightly across the city. To stem the unchecked influx of new cars, the government introduced a highly competitive license lottery system that heavily restricts how many new plates can be issued annually to permanent residents. 1 hour after driving from the airport, we arrived at Beijing Sunworld Hotel, our home away from home while in Beijing. This is a 4-star, recently renovated property situated in downtown Beijing. It is a highly rated base for American tourists, located just a 5-minute walk from the Dongshirkou subway station, Line 5, putting major landmarks and city hotspots within easy reach.
That's okay. Which way would lead us?
11:10.
Decent.
Oh, at least they did say mind your head.
For specimens such as ours. 1109.
All right.
Here we know.
Thank you. Thank you, son. All right. Toilet. I wonder you had to put a card in
That's fine.
and leave it there. That's there. Well,
I suppose that makes sense. We have a pillow menu.
oh, what that mean?
We can order whatever sort of pillow we want.
Oh, okay.
We can get a
Here, I
feather
order.
pillow, a cotton pillow, a memory foam pillow, a buckwheat pillow, and a kids pillow.
The rooms in the hotel feature air purifiers, free Wi-Fi, modern in-suite facilities, and satellite TV. And look at our view at night. We spotted a big yellow ball in the sky, and I had to stare at it for a few minutes before realizing I was looking at the moon. I'm used to seeing pale yellow moons, almost white looking, over Florida, but the moon over Beijing was bright yellow, like a lesser sun. Absolutely amazing. The hotel features a mix of Asian and Western cuisine, along with a well-known traditional charcoal hot pot restaurant that has operated for over 20 years. You can expect a complimentary Western and Asian breakfast buffet every morning starting at 6:30 a.m. The breakfast buffet at Beijing Sunworld Hotel was the best of all the hotels in terms of freshness and taste. I think all the hotels had very good variety, but when it came to flavor, Sunworld was at the top of the list. The picture that you see is of breakfast on our first breakfast at the hotel. The cappuccino came from a machine, and every time it was just right. It seemed like I struggled with other machines to get the flavor that I was looking for. But my cappuccino was on point every single day. They mix up the breakfast buffet menu just a little bit. Like, I could not find the noodles I had on day one, which was a little bit disappointing. But anyway, so hopefully this video provides a good idea of the offerings for the breakfast buffet. Very good variety of Chinese cuisine and American or continental cuisine. Let's also take a look at the gym. This gym was very surprising in that I could have gotten a full workout in this gym and not miss LA Fitness at all. Most of the gyms that I've experienced in hotels, whether it's, like an upscale hotel or not, they give you maybe 4 pieces of equipment, and I could have absolutely gotten a full workout in this gym and not missed LA Fitness at home, back home at all. So very impressed with the offerings here. We got our full workout on from all of our different excursions, so there's not too much we needed to do in the gym. I would have been exhausted. Come along outside and let's see what we see. The weather was great. The majority of the days that we were in China, to this day was like no exception. It wasn't extremely hot or anything like that. I thought that taxi was interesting. So you see they have a fountain out front, and we're gonna take a look at what's happening on the streets. If you look up Wangfujing Street in Beijing, you're usually going to see a sea of people. It's one of China's most famous high-energy pedestrian avenues, packed with millions of shoppers, neon signs, and street food. But right now, it's barely 7 a.m., and we have the entire place to ourselves. Beijing Sunworld Hotel is just a block away, so we decided to slip out early before the masses arrive. Walking out here at this hour feels like stepping onto a giant movie set before the actors show up. There's a cool breeze, the air is surprisingly quiet, and you can actually hear the birds chirping in the middle of downtown Beijing. You still have to be watchful of motorized pedestrians, those on mopeds and bicycles. But when the street is this empty, you actually notice the details. You notice how flawlessly clean the stones are. You can walk right up to famous bronze statues that celebrate old Beijing heritage without waiting in line for a photo. You really get to see the blend of old world meeting the hyper modern luxury side by side without having to dodge 1,000 selfie sticks. Well, family, we made it to China safely. God's traveling mercies guided us to China for a 2-week tour of this amazing country. Be sure to join me for day 2's epic adventures in Beijing when we hike the Great Wall of China, cruise Sacred Way, and tour Beijing's Olympic Village. All coming up soon on the next Danielle Inspires. See you then. Thank you for joining me to watch another episode of Danielle Inspires. If you have not done so already, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the alert button to be aware of new content as soon as it is released, and share this video with those you love. See you next time.